Hi there, I hope you're good. So, I want to talk about how to have soul confidence when you're being disrespected. Disrespect is not something that anybody likes to experience, but it happens. No matter how accomplished you are, how beautiful you are, how smart you are, how old you are, how young you are, you're going to get disrespected in life. It's just a part of life. Just like you will disrespect some people, whether intentionally or unintentionally, some people are going to disrespect you. And there's nothing you can really do to get around that in life, because some people get in the space of focusing too much on what they did to deserve the disrespect. And that's valid. It's always good to self-reflect and understand how you got to where you did. But at the end of the day, other people have free will to choose to do with as they will, and some people choose to use their free will to disrespect you. So how do you then have soul confidence when you are being disrespected? Soul confidence is having assuredness in your own mind and a clarity of your own emotions and a certainty in your own will. And when you have that kind of confidence, there's nothing that you can't accomplish when you set your mind to it, because you are sure of your mind and you are clear about how you feel about things and you are certain about your own will, so you can exercise your will freely to do the things that you desire to do. So soul confidence becomes an integral thing in accomplishing anything that you want to accomplish in your life. And that is not a difficult thing to develop anyway, and it can be challenging to embody and therefore to walk in, because it's not like the ego confidence, which is just being arrogant sometimes, or masking your insecurities, or perhaps having a genuine confidence in your ego, which is based on your assumptions on how your world and reality will receive and accept you. Soul confidence is much deeper than that. It's having a true trust in yourself on a soul level. So when you are being disrespected, that can be a very difficult thing to maintain, because you can get so angry, and it's such a hurtful thing, disrespect, because someone is essentially saying you're not worthy of being human in a moment when they are disrespecting you. And it can bring up all your stuff and all your insecurities and just general rage and a hurt of yourself as a human being. Now you can ignore that, pretend like it doesn't affect you, and then take it out on the people that you can take it out on in your life, like your kids or your subordinates. Or you can learn how to have soul confidence when you are being disrespected. The first thing is that you need to be very clear about the fact that you do not have power to control that person's choice to respect or disrespect you. So when you're being disrespected, sometimes you think, oh, I allowed this disrespect to happen. No, you didn't. The person chose to disrespect you. And you need to be aware that you do not have a say in their choice to disrespect you. But what you do have a say in, which is the second point, is how you respond to their disrespect. How you respond to another person's disrespect of you is the application of your soul confidence. Because when you don't allow their disrespect to rubbish you, or to tarnish you, or to affect your soul confidence, you can respond confidently to that disrespect in that moment. So this is talking about disrespect in a moment. I do understand that sometimes disrespect is a dynamic in a connection. So I'll do a separate video on that. But for this one, this is where disrespect is coming up in a moment. How do you deal with it? How do you resolve it? You understand that it's not your fault you're being disrespected, but it is your choice as to how you respond to that disrespect. And that is when you exercise the confidence in yourself. Don't come into agreement with that person's perception of you as they are disrespecting you. So they are seeing you as not worthy of the respect that you deserve as a human being. Your choice is to hold your sense of self in that moment and to have a response that shows that you are certain of yourself in that moment. So don't always retaliate and rage and anger, right? Because that means that you are allowing that disrespect to affect you on a much deeper level and to take you out of your seat, your autonomy. Instead, allow yourself to be sure of yourself in that moment. So be sure that you deserve respect, and therefore you are going to choose to respect yourself in that moment. And then respond from the version of yourself that knows that you are worthy of respect, meaning you will correct that person, you will resolve that conflict, and you will keep your dignity as you're doing that. So, in summary, understand that it's not your fault that you're being disrespected, but it is your responsibility to respond appropriately to that disrespect. And keep your soul confidence in the sense of maintain assured identity of yourself as someone who is deserving of respect. And then respond as a person who deserves to be respected, not as a person who is denigrated by the disrespect that you're receiving. So don't retaliate in the sense of trying to get something back that someone took from you. They took nothing from you because you don't give them that power over you. Instead, you come into that authority within yourself, which is your soul confidence, and you respond as someone who deserves respect by correcting, rebuking, or whatever else you need to do in that moment to reestablish the fact that you do not deserve to be disrespected, but that you deserve the respect that you give to yourself in that moment.